John 6:69. Et nos credidimus et cognovimus quia tu es Christus filius Dei. And we have believed, and we know that you are Christ, or the Christ, the Messiah, the Son of God. This is a relatively short and simple verse, so we'll try to keep our commentary likewise relatively short and simple. This, of course, is the second half of a sentence that Peter began in the previous verse. So it's continuing that quotation. That's the first thing to recognize, is the person speaking. Nos refers to those duodecim mentioned a couple verses ago, the 12 apostles. Peter's speaking for all of them. And he says, in the first person plural, perfect active indicative, we have believed. Now, it will help you to remember the principal parts of this verb. Credo, I believe. Credere, credidi, on which the perfect system in its entirety is formed. And creditum. So this is a third conjugation verb. So you can see we use that third principal part to build all the forms in the perfect system. And so we've got credidimus, we have believed, and cognovimus. But here we're going to say we know. You may remember this from previous videos where I've talked about it, but noscere, to know, and its derivatives, of which cognovimus is one, because of its meaning, requires us to shift the tense of our translation one step forward from what we would analyze based on the form by itself. So instead of saying we have known, we say we know, because knowing is itself the present result of a past action. So we translate the perfect of such words generally with the present tense. So we have believed and we know that. And we've seen this so often in the Vulgate, if you've been watching these videos, that what would be indirect discourse in classical Latin in the Vulgate is introduced by quia, quoniam, or quod in a different sort of construction. And here we get the very simple tu es, Christus filius Dei. You are the Messiah, the anointed, the chosen one, the Son of God.